set.
Camera speed.
Sound production, take one.
Action!
AKAPADers, it's the new year. And since we've been doing the best of 2025, and we have some of my own categories for the best of 2025, and today is one of them. My most discovered movie. This is the film that when I discovered it, number one, there's immediate guilt. Where was this film my entire life? Number two, the euphoria of discovery. Breaching the unknown and walking through a doorway that's a bright light. Just like Neo, Keanu Reeves, pun intended here. Just like when Neo, at the end of The Matrix, walks through the door to save Trinity. Matrix Reloaded, guys. Discovered movie means it's a landmark. It means this is a film of note. We should all pay attention. And I want to say at one time, back in the day, you used to hear about this movie. It used to be River's Edge. You have to see River's Edge for the teen. I guess within the 80s too. We're not talking Goonies. We're talking about like the true expression of teen movies, teen dramas. Our director, Tim Hunter, he also directed a movie called Tex. And we touched on this genre before. It's certainly a genre that ended with Larry Clark's Kids. So a few years later, right? Before we get out of the 90s, Larry Clark ends the teen hyper drama with Kids and furthered by Gumo. But River's Edge, the cast of this effing movie, I mean, it's a wet dream. Crispin Glover, who is incredible. He is a lost soul swimming in a fishbowl, if I'm going to quote Pink Floyd. Keanu Reeves, the righteous one, right? He's the center of this. He's the one that looks best on camera. Dennis Hopper's character in this movie is a guy I know. I mean, he's not based on a real person, but I have been in situations. We're talking about the film buff past here, and guys, I know we're in, but welcome back. Peter A. DeLuca here, AKAPAD, the Film Buff podcast, coming to you from Philadelphia, PA, Center City, not even a mile from the historic City Hall, one of my favorite places. We're 1,100 episodes deep, by the way, guys, and my goal is to bring you every single film I have ever seen. Dennis Hopper's character struck me. Because I've been in some of these situations where you're around an oddball, a person that is clearly unwell, and they're so unwell. And this is where my heart goes out. There's so much sympathy for this, empathy, sympathy, all of it. Where the person is not centered. There's trauma, some level of infliction, some bad business got inside this person's cells. It vibrates through their marrow. But when you talk to them, they're normal. They can explain things. They can talk, and everything is an explanation. And yeah, sure, it's like a story within a story. So meandering mind, but you can see that they have judgment. You can see that they can make a call. They have their likes or dislikes. Their like procedures, ways of doing things, and they can talk to you, tell you about their favorite TV show. But the difference is when they engage with you in that, they themselves get locked in. And the way that they get locked in is a way is not normal. And in their mind, these things that they do, the way that they live, is normal. and they themselves normalize it. They normalize it in the way that they present it. So that's Dennis Hopper's character. He has a inflatable girlfriend that he roams around the movie with. That he himself has enough of a checkered past that he and, oh my God, I mean, Daniel Roebuck, who I believe is still with, I mean, career actor, young Daniel Roebuck, he's validating the mistakes of his past with this young kid. And you're like, man, like, we're seeing life here. Like, we're just seeing how these people move through infliction and pass it on. And then we have Iona Sky Lee. Iona Sky. She's incredible. She's the girlfriend. This whole movie, the beginning of this movie, and I just give it, there's just credit to the choices made here, guys. The opening minutes of this movie, if they don't shock you, if they don't frighten you, few things are left in this world to do that. From that moment on, I knew I was walking through something. I was walking through a doorway that completely was going to educate me. I was going to be educated. I was going to be shown things. What we have here is a masterpiece. We have a gritty backwoods urban teen drama, unlike any other. Now, upon inspection, you might say it's maybe similar to Stand By Me, and it's not. I would say some of this movie was a template for Stand By Me, but Stand By Me has a different intention that this movie does. Different intention, and let's speak on that. The intention of this movie is to make you feel what it's like to not have any control as a teenager. To think you have control. That's a lot of Crispin Glover's character, where you believe you have control, and that slips away. Where your friends are not that slips away. The reality of the world, this dead girl, the reality creeps in through your teenage years. This is one incredible feat, my AKAPADers. I believe this movie is one of the most underrated movies we have in our time. It's available throughout all of stream. We could go into the plot. I don't think that's necessary. Tim Hunter puts together 3 solid movies, launching his film directing career. Gotta give a little shout out. Tex, Sylvester, River's Edge. A couple years later, he makes Painted Black. That looks like a neo-noir thriller. But then he comes in The Saint of Fort Washington. So he pretty much has a young Matt Dillon trilogy, right? I mean, right? It's not so much a trilogy. Matt Dillon is one of his collaborators. There is a movie here on his filmography that is standing out. 2001, Anatomy of a Hate Crime. Can we click on this? Is this direct for television docudrama? I mean, if there was a guy that we have to see this. Yeah, AKAPADers, for this year, my most discovered movie, River's Edge, 1986. It's a masterpiece.
Okay, that's a wrap.